Time to get your trigger on, people. We're going to be talking about World Trigger Episode 1 just dropped, This is surprising. This is actually one of the brand newer, Shonen Jump series, and it's actually being done by Toei Animation. If people don't know who Toei are, they're pretty much people who did One Piece. They're still doing the One Piece anime. They're also doing Sailor Moon Crystal, and also as well that they're actually the ones still responsible, who were doing stuff like Saint Seiya Omega, and it's very surprising because they're very known for doing ongoing series, yet this could potentially be one of their little more shorter series that they've done throughout the time. They honestly haven't been that used to doing shorter series, so who knows, could this possibly mean that World Trigger is going to be a new ongoing thing for Toei Animation? Could this be their new Toriko that they're trying to promote? Who knows, but definitely for the first episode you get to see that one day, a portal from a different dimension to a parallel world opens, and that we see that there's these creatures known as Nathers going around, which are these weird it's hard to describe them what they are. They're these weird insects, monster things. And pretty much one day the Nathers were just roaming out, strutting their fucking stuff, doing whatever they want. And when we get to see it, they're pretty much out of nowhere, this organization known as Border comes out and actually just protects the people from these Nathers, and that we've got all these different fucking organizations everywhere just trying to take out them. And so we see from the first episode, we get to see our two main characters. We get to see Mikuno Osamu. From what we see is he is a member of Border, but he's weak as fuck, which was revealed right at the end of this episode. And it's pretty much to him, he's oh, stop picking on people. And it seems he wants to hide the fact that he's a member of Border from everyone else. And then also as well, we also see, Kuga Yuuma, who honestly I feel for the main character of the series, I like him a lot more than Mikuno. Mikuno, honestly, from what I also as well read of the series as well, I read a little bit of the manga, that I honestly, he was the only character I genuinely cared about throughout the entire series. The rest of the characters were just very bland and very I don't particularly give no fucks about. But he's even there as just giving no fucks. Even when his ring was going to take away from school, he's alright, then I guess I'll fucking drop out of school, see you later. It's whoa. Calm down. He's saying, yeah, this is a memento from his dead father and all that, and which is very sad to see that. And he's yeah, I'm telling the truth. And even as well when he's getting bullied, I like it that he just retaliates to these motherfuckers oh, this is the greeting in Japan because they think of him as a foreign student. He's alright then. He grabs the paper and just flicks it at him extremely hard, knocks him the fuck out. And then these pieces of shit trying to beat him up. And yeah, I do respect that Mikuno was trying to actually protect him and say hey, you get off him, you nasty bullies, that. But the thing is he's weak as shit. So what was the point of that? And then Yuuma can Handle himself. He's pretty much a badass at this point. And then you see they took him to this area that's supposed to have a lot of Nathers around, and one of the bullies get attacked by a Nather. And honestly, it's yeah, you get to see the main two characters show off their border powers, and it's the other one has a sword Mikuno, but I mean Kuga has the more interesting one. It seems he has a whole giant battle suit, and he's just able to dance around and use this giant pound thing that you see that. It was honestly pretty cool. Animation, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't particularly care for it. I mean, this is Toei, so I'm imagining that they're not gonna put that much of a budget into World Trigger. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they don't put any harder, even a cent in it, because that's how tight they are with the One Piece anime. The only stuff they put into is the Sailor Moon Crystal, and fuck me, that's 2 times a fucking month. It's honestly, for what I feel about World Trigger, first episode, I didn't give a fuck about one of the main characters. The other one's pretty cool, he's a swaggy motherfucker, but yeah, definitely, I don't know, it just reminds me a lot of the manga, and I just remember not caring too much for a lot of the characters. And yeah, the Nathers as well, they're pretty cool. It's got an interesting promise, and also as well we find out at the end that he's oh, he comes from he came from a Nather dimension and stuff. So yeah, yes, it was pretty cool, but I don't know, personally I'm not that interested. I don't know if I'm going to keep talking about the World Trigger anime, but fuck it, we'll have to see. But honestly, I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10, honestly, for the first episode. I honestly thought they would put a little bit more effort into the first episode, at least, Toei. I mean, you set the game up And I'm also going to be curious as well. And if anyone finds out later on, I'm really curious in the comments down below, like how long is going to be World Trigger? Is it going to be a 24 episode series, 13? Is it going to be ongoing? Like what's going to happen with it? But it's all for me. Also, thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.